everybody, and welcome back to the Blue Snot channel. Today I am back with another Sporthop series episode. It's episode number 130. Today I am currently here at a parking garage in San Jose, but I'm about to head to my car and drive up to San Francisco to watch a Liga NorCal Premier match between Farolito under 23 versus Dublin Celtic FC. So yeah, let's see how this game is gonna go. Let's go soccer. We're in San Francisco and here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex. The game is going to be on pitch number 5, which I believe it's going to be this way. So I've just arrived here at pitch number 5, and as you can see, both teams are doing their pre-game warm-up. I believe these are the Farolito player wearing blue here, and on the far side are the Dublin Celtic player doing their pre-game warm-up. We still got roughly about 25 minutes before the beginning of this match. So as I mentioned, we still got roughly about 25 minutes before the beginning of this match, and I actually have my hoodie and my scarf here because it's a little bit cold here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex. But just a little bit information about this match. Well, it's still early days in the Liga NorCal Premier season, although both of these teams haven't got off to the best start in the Liga NorCal Premier season, as both of these teams coming into this game playing their 4th game, and that both of them are in the bottom half of the table. Farolito, I believe, is currently in 6th place and currently have 4 points so far with a win, a draw, and also a loss, while Dublin Celtics is currently finding themselves in 9th place and are still searching for their first win after they lost the first 2 games and drawing the last match. So yeah, you know, with these kind of games where it's between both teams in the bottom of the table, it tends to get a little bit scrappy, but hopefully that of course is not going to be the case, and that we're going to see some good action in tonight's game. And now it looks like both team is heading onto the pitch, and in just a couple of seconds we are getting set for the start of this first half. And the referee gets this match underway. Dublin Celtic will be wearing their black and white kit going from left to right, while Farolito U23 is going to be going all blue tonight, going from right to left. And also there's a soccer ball there on the pitch. I'm assuming somebody's going to have to get that soon, but we're underway here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex on this chilly night here in San Francisco. Here's the first free kick of the night. And it's going to head to the back post here, and that is going to be over. And actually, the offside flag is up, so even if that one would have gone in, it wouldn't have counted. And now, here comes Farolito as that ball plays here on the left side. Big chance for the opening goal, and it is in the back of the net there as Farolito U23 is taking a 1-0 lead here. And what a great restart from them after they restart from that throw-in, and his team basically played a lovely through ball, and that Farolito U23 player basically slots it home there to give his side a 1-0 lead here. Here comes the free kick, and this is going to be going to the back post here, and it's going to be cleared away as nobody in that back post was able to get there. But now here comes Farolito on the counter as he played this ball here on the right side, and it is in the back of the net there, and Farolito has doubled their lead there after a lethal counter attack. And I'll tell you what, that is in many ways poor defending from Dublin, who basically not only got caught on the break, but that defender's got to do much better job in terms of trying to intercept that ball. Well, that one is given away again, and here comes Farolito as he's going to go for an ambitious effort, and that is going to be high and wide over the post. That looks like was supposed to be a Dublin throw-in, but the referee kind of changed his decision as here comes Farolito here on the right side, looking to try to play that one in, and well, that player near the front post had a chance to tap it in, but unfortunately, he just couldn't quite get there. Well, now Farolito has the ball here on the attack as they play the ball here on the right. And is that going to be a foul? Yes, it is. It is going to be a free kick against Dublin here as one of the Farolito player was brought down in the box. And here's a big chance for Farolito, probably about 30 yards out, to potentially get a 3rd goal here on the free kick. And he's going to go for goal here, and it is in the back of the net there as it looks like one of the Farolito player actually deflect that one back into the back of the net, and well, the linesman put his flag down as, thought maybe that player that redirect that ball into the back of the net was in an offside position, but that of course is not the case, and Farolito has now taking a 3-0 lead on the stroke of halftime. Well, that is going to be halftime, as we're actually not going to be kicking off in the center circle after that third goal that was scored from Farolito. But it's halftime here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex in San Francisco. It's Farolito U23 free, Dublin Celtic FC nothing. So it's halftime here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex, and it is a 3-0 lead in favor of Farolito U23 over Dublin Celtic FC. And I'll tell you what, both of these teams seems to kind of play the exact same style of football here in the first half, where it seemed like both of these teams just love to press, and also whenever they get the ball on the attack, they immediately go on the counter, and hence that's why it's been a very fast-paced kind of first half. But so far, the only difference here in the first half have been the fact that Farolito U23 has been by far the more clinical side, and that despite the fact that Dublin had a couple of chances of their own, they weren't able to put the ball into the back of the net, as they weren't able to show their clinical side. But let's see how the second half is going to be. I mean, it's a little bit of a stretch for Dublin Celtic to potentially come back in this game as they find themselves 3-0 down, and that I think if Farolito U23 can score another goal here, I think this game is all set and done. By the way, I've just realized that instead of using the corner flag to mark the corner spot, they actually decided to use an orange traffic cone to mark the corner spot, which, I'll tell you what, I think that's the first time I've ever seen them using a orange cone to mark the corner spot instead of the corner flag. But you can see both teams are starting to get back onto the pitch. It wasn't a very long halftime break here, probably even less than 10 minutes, but seems like both teams are ready to get going here in the second half. And the referee gets the second half underway. Well, like I said just a couple of seconds ago, Dublin certainly have a mountain to climb to try to come back from this 3-0 deficit at halftime. Let's see if they can potentially make this game interesting, or will Farolito potentially score another goal to pretty much put this game set and match. Dublin certainly looking to try to win this one back, and they did win it here, as here comes Dublin. Big chance for them to get the opening goal here, and it is in the back of the net there, as Dublin has got one back here after just a horrendous giveaway from Farolito. And well, we'll see if that is going to be a beginning of what would be a tremendous comeback from them, as they've got a lifeline in this game and now make it a 3-1 game in favor of Farolito. If Dublin can get one back, it is definitely game on here in Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex, but Farolito are making sure that that is not going to happen, as they're looking to try to drive this one in there, as that one is going to go over the bar. Here comes a free kick for Dublin here, and the referee is just asking the wall to back up, as when I look at that, definitely didn't look like it's 10 yards in terms of the wall between the ball. Either way, here comes the free kick, and it is going to be saved by the goalkeeper there, as he basically dived full stretch there on the left side to try to parry that one out. So we play a little bit over 10 minutes into the second half, as there's a little bit of a stoppage right now, because the goalkeeper, who just a couple of seconds ago made an incredible save from the free kick, is unfortunately down right now, and not quite sure if he is okay, as looks like the trainer is actually gonna come out to see if he's all right. But yeah, it is now a 3-1 game, as Dublin is able to get an early goal here in the second half. And again, like the first half, they had a couple of decent chances of potentially getting the second and getting back into this game. But I won't be surprised if they, of course, can get this second goal, with the way that, I think they have been by far the better team here in the second half. But we shall see what's going to happen in these last bit, as we have about 30 minutes before the end of this match. Once again, Dublin is playing a very high line here. Looking to try to cross this one here, and that player kind of stumbled a little bit as he's going to go for a shot there. And, well, that was definitely not a bad effort on the volley, but he just hit that a tad too high there as it just whistled through the top part of the post. And that ball is going to be given away, and now they play this ball here on the right side. Can that player able to maintain this one? He did, and it is in the back of the net there as Dublin has now got the second goal, and it is game on here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex. Comes Farolito here on the right side. It's going to be a foot race to try to get to that as now the ball crosses into the back of the post, and it is in the back of the net there as Farolito has now got that fourth goal, and really almost an identical situation to that goal that Dublin scored just a couple of minutes, as it looked like that one was going to run out for a goal kick, but that Farolito player is able to keep that one in, deliver a beautiful cross, and that Farolito attacker was just completely unmarked in the box, and he easily hit that one in as Farolito is now able to restore that 2-goal lead that they had a couple of minutes ago, and it is now 4-2 here. Dublin themselves looking to try to get back into this game. Referee, and that is going to be a free kick, and the card is coming out here as that player was basically brought down, and it's going to be another great chance here for Dublin on a good free kick position for them to get one back after conceding just a couple of minutes later. Looking to try to hit that one over the wall here, and it's gonna be blocked there by the wall as, oh, and that's a red card. Well, the referee have just produced a red card here as, well, the Farolito player has been sent off. And tell you what, I know I didn't film this, but things were kind of kicking off a little bit on that right side, and I feel like the referee just kind of had enough with the player kind of yapping to that Dublin player, and he's gonna produce a straight red here, and that Farolito player will now have to do the walk of shame back to his bench as Farolito is now down to 10 men here for the last 20 minutes of the game. And now that one is going to be given away, and here comes Farolito here on the left side. Big chance for them to get the 5th goal, and it is in the back of the net there as Farolito has got the 5th goal despite the fact that they're down to 10 men. Now here comes Farolito on the attack again. As they play this ball here on the left, the ball driven back into the middle here, and it is going to be gathered by the goalkeeper here. And, well, I have no idea how the goalkeeper was able to gather that one, as that one was actually struck with a lot of pace from close range. And the goalkeeper is being a little bit adventurous, and he gave the ball away there, and it is going to be over the bar there as, well, that is a horrendous mistake from that Celtic goalkeeper that gave the ball away from the Farolito player, and that Farolito player basically trying to chip that one over the empty net, but unfortunately he chipped it over the bar. And here comes Farolito again here on the left side, and that player is still able to maintain that one as the goalkeeper comes off his line. And now what do we have here? Well, this looks like it's gonna be a free kick here, and it is gonna be a card, is it? Yeah, I think it's gonna be a yellow card here. Here comes the free kick here, and it is in the back of the net there as now it is 6-2 in favor of Farolito, and, well, that is pretty much the cherry on the top there. Farolito has the ball here on that right side, and he's able to get by that defender very convincingly. Now he's going to try to bring this one back into the middle here, and it is going to be wide there as he absolutely made a mess of it. And in fact, he made such a mess that that ball actually stayed in play here. And Farolito actually won that ball straight back, as now that one is going to go all the way out for a goal kick. And actually there isn't going to be a goal kick taken because it is now full time here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex. And at the end of this game, it is Farolito U23 with a 6-2 win over Dublin Celtic FC. So just finished here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex, and in the end it was Farolito U23 with an emphatic 6-2 victory over Dublin Celtic FC. And I'll tell you what, you know, with the way how this game went and the fact that it seemed like both teams had such an attacking mindset and that both teams seemed to love to press and love to counter and love to try to go high upfield, you know, at the end of the day, it isn't very surprising the fact that there was a lot of goals in this game, and that despite the fact that Farolito went down to 10 men with about 20 minutes left in the game, they were still doing the same high pressing and still trying to play a high line and also tried to counterattack this Dublin team and actually got 2 more goals to make this an emphatic 6-2 win that they got in this game. But either way, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I look forward to see you guys next time with another Sporthop series episode.